welcome to this edition of News Leader. Today is Tuesday, June the 20th, 2023. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Bonnaroo 2023 is in the books. We hear from Judd Matheny and Ed North, and Tullahoma High School received new tennis courts. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Hi, my name is Ringo. Here at Barkview Senior Living, they're human-friendly. That's why I love it here, and so does my senior human. When they want a bite, they get chef-prepared meals, and so do I. Movies in the theater, day trips, walks on the trail, and other senior humans to play with. The grass and the grounds are exquisite. It's everything my human needs to be healthy and active. Barkview. Parkview Senior Living. For your dog's best friend, you.
The Bookshelf in Tullahoma is the fundraising arm of the Coffee County Literacy Council. Since 1988, the Literacy Council's goal and purpose has been to support and promote adult basic education in Coffee County. We enable individuals to complete their high school equivalency exam, which helps them get better jobs or continue into higher education. The Bookshelf at 114 Southwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma is where we sell used books, which are donated to us by the community. Come see us, bring your books to donate, and join us as you find every genre of books that you can imagine.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Hi, I'm Fran Gray with Alzheimer's Tennessee. When you receive a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease for yourself or someone you love, please know that you do not have to go through this journey alone. Alzheimer's Tennessee is here for you to provide support and education, all the help you may need to get through this challenge. Our number is 931-434-2348. We encourage you to give us a call. We're here to help.
Welcome back. After months of construction, Tullahoma High School can make a racket again as the tennis and pickleball courts reopened yesterday, June 19th. Former THS principal Jason Quigg said, quote, Tullahoma High School is very excited regarding the new tennis and pickleball courts soon to open. These courts will allow our students to play on high-quality surfaces and participate in the widely popular sport of pickleball. Our THS tennis teams utilized the courts before they were fully finished and got a glimpse into what these new courts would be like. I know these players and coaches are anxious to use these new tennis courts, end quote. Construction of the newly designed tennis and pickleball courts began in June of 2022 at the high school. The nearly $1 million project was fully funded by Tullahoma City Schools and turned into a complete overhaul of the previous structure with added improvements. Tullahoma students will first have access to the courts, which will be closed to the general public until 3:30 p.m. during regular school days. Outside those designated times, the high school and middle school tennis teams will consistently have first access to the courts. These scheduled times will be posted on a large board located beside the tennis courts, as well as on a Facebook link. The public will be welcome to use the courts outside of those times, including on weekends and during the summer. Courts will be available on a first-come, first-served basis, and the court lights will automatically turn off at 11 p.m. Tullahoma Director of Schools, Dr. Katrine Stevens, added, quote, it is so exciting to see this project come to life as the tennis and pickleball courts are ready for use. While the public is welcome to use the courts, primary access will be for our students. While there may be times when students are not utilizing the courts during the school day, they will remain closed to the public to help ensure a safe environment. This effort will reduce traffic movement behind the school where our students move throughout the day. I cannot thank the TCS School Board enough for its commitment to our students in funding these state-of-the-art tennis courts and new pickleball courts. As a district, we are thankful that these courts will soon be available to our students and community members, end quote. And after these messages, we'll be right back.
Parkview Senior Living. Active, independent senior living at its finest.
If you've been affected by suicide, you're not alone. Suicide is a leading cause of death that affects millions each year. In most cases, it happens when stressful life events overload the coping abilities of someone suffering from a mental health condition. And the most common condition associated with suicide is depression, an illness that goes undiagnosed or untreated far too often. But the research is clear. Suicide is preventable if we work together. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention has set a bold goal to reduce the annual suicide rate 20% by 2025. We can save tens of thousands of lives, but we need the help of everyday heroes like you. People have suffered in silence for too long, and too many families have had to weather their losses alone. You can change that. We need you to be the voice for suicide prevention, and it can be as simple as reaching out to a friend, because talk saves lives. If you're having thoughts of suicide, or if you're concerned about someone else, assume you are the only one who will reach out. You can also join hundreds of thousands across the country for our Out of the Darkness community walks and raise awareness of suicide within your community. Together, we'll bring hope to those affected by suicide and raise awareness to save lives. Learn how you can fight suicide. Visit afsp.org today.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Well, Bonnaroo 2023 is behind us, and the estimated crowd of 85,000 have headed home with what was a very unexpectedly dry 4 days of music and magic. We were there and brought back this video of Propeller founder Brandon DeRoche and local Habitat for Humanity representative Terry Quick, along with some video of a private press-only performance by Danielle Ponder.
Well, once again, it's that time. We're here on the farm at Bonnaroo 2023, and we're going to bring you a lot of the sights and sounds of this year. But be sure to check out our Facebook page for some great still photography and maybe some additional video that we can share with you guys. But we give you Bonnaroo 2023. Well, we're here on the farm, and I'm speaking with Brandon, who is with Propeller. And my goodness, you guys have got your hands in so much stuff that's going on out here. If you would, please tell our viewers all of the things you guys are involved with out here at Bonnaroo this year.
Yeah, so Propeller is a platform that inspires activism and helps build movements for change. And we do that primarily by partnering with different artists and music festivals and helping them engage their fans with causes that they care about. And a lot of that is done through different prizes and rewards. So people have the motivation, they come in, they see they can win a trip to Bonnaroo, and they can take action as a chance to win. And so a lot of our programs are rooted in that. Bonnaroo is a festival we've worked with now 4 or 5 years.
Great.
And so we've done a lot, and it's one of the bigger projects as far as festivals that we do. And so this year at Bonnaroo, we put together a scavenger hunt, which is the first year that we've done this. The idea of the scavenger hunt is that the fans of the festival can go around, they can visit these different nonprofit booths, they can take action that these organizations are looking for them to take. They can donate to the Bonnaroo Works Fund, which is Bonnaroo's organization that supports all kinds of great organizations here in Middle Tennessee. And they also can do some fun actions like taking their photo at the iconic arch, visiting different plazas and completing different things just to make it fun and engaging for them to do.
A lot of fun. The scavenger hunt, I'm sure, has been great this year.
We've had thousands of people participating in it so far, and more coming in every day. Raises money, gets people to take action, and then the idea is that they can then win different artists meet and greets. We're doing a badminton tournament with Sophie Tucker,
oh, wow.
A rocktail cocktail hour with Andrew McMahon, wine tasting with Colony House. They're going to get to meet Hanson. There's like all kinds of different things, as well as up close viewing for Foo Fighters and Kendrick and Odessa. And so just a lot of motivating things for the fans that are here to get them engaged with causes.
And you guys were pretty instrumental in the Pride Parade that went down yesterday also, is that correct? Or did you guys have a lot of work with that?
Yeah, so given that we work with the festival and then we also work with an organization called the Human Rights Campaign, which is the leading advocacy organization in the U.S. for LGBTQ rights, and we helped bring them in, and their president came down and gave a speech that she was a rock star up there and everyone was cheering. It was really exciting. Yeah. And then they were a big part of the parade then and worked with Big Frida, and Big Frida did a meet and greet for fans yesterday as well, and so that was kind of the idea with all of it.
That's fantastic. And again, the Bonnaroo Works Fund is such a great thing that helps out. Being we're a local channel and everything, we really do appreciate everything that Bonnaroo Works Fund does, and I know that's big for you guys also.
Yeah, Kelsey, who runs the Works Fund, puts in a lot of effort, and they raise all kinds of money through this festival. We do a big part of that, and they also have Planet Roo, which they oversee, which is the nonprofit area here with over 30 organizations that are part of it, as well as the sustainability efforts of the festival. But Bonnaroo Works Fund gives back to all kinds of organizations locally and some around the country, and they do really incredible work.
Well, Brandon, thank you guys for everything you guys are doing out here. It's a lot of fun. And it's all for a good cause. That's the best part, is it's all for something good and not, and so, and if you're not careful, you might learn something. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for having us here and helping spread the word.
Well, thanks for being out here, and thanks for all the great work you guys are doing.
Got it.
This is called So Long. I feel it when the sun don't shine. Hold my head and I clear my mind to save me. I'm gonna save me. I know I won't play small. Stay grounded, I can never fall. You won't shame me. You'll never shame me. Yeah. And I don't care what peeps. I do this thing my way. So all my feelings, I'm ready for the day. Well, if I lose her, there's a darker side. No one's ever with you to cry. Oh, Lord, I see their aching. Yeah, I don't know how you play. Don't forget my mama gave me my name. Oh, you don't make me. Yeah, and when I saw that rising sun, I knew my time had finally come. So thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Terry from Highland Rim Habitat for Humanity. So we're here at Bonnaroo this year, Bonnaroo 23. So they invited us to come be a part of this nonprofit village, might you say, because all of the areas, all the people in here are nonprofits. So in this year, what they've asked us to do was a little thing called an activation. So if you notice, as you go around to each of the little nonprofit booths, people are doing something to kind of interact with the festival goers, attendees. So this is Josh from Chattanooga. He's a good friend of ours and a supporter of Habitat, and his girlfriend Lauren. So they've been here all weekend with us. The weather's been great. So our activation this year has been. We call it Name That Tool. So we get festival participants to just reach in here and they can pull out a tool of any kind, And if they can name the tool correctly, then what we do is we let them sign up for the opportunity to win a $100 gift card. They just have to put their name and their email here. And so the opportunity to win a $100 gift card to Lowe's. And I tell you what, as you can see, we have had a lot of activity. So wow. And then to boot, our thought is at Bonnaroo, people are either thirsty or hungry or hot. So we always give people something to eat. But we love Bonnaroo. We love the whole mission behind it. We love the diversity. We love the fact that it's all about what we do with Habitat, which is sustainability. Our houses that we build are all earth friendly, all environmental friendly, just like what this whole area of Planet Roo tries to incorporate too, about saving the earth, saving the planet. So we love being here. Guys, y'all got something to say?
Happy Roo.
Okay, thank you.
We'll be right back after these messages.
For many senior citizens, life looks like this, but it doesn't have to. When you make your home at Parkview Senior Living, life after retirement takes on a whole new meaning. Daily exercise options, fun outings, happy hour, game nights, movies and popcorn, arts and crafts, enjoying friends over chef-prepared meals. Parkview Senior Living, where you're always home, but you're never home alone.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
I had a knee replacement, so they've got me at Life Care, which I'm very, very thankful for. I couldn't garden, I couldn't do my flower beds, I can't chase my little dogs. I have been in several therapy sessions for knees and back, and that's the best therapist I believe I've ever been to. It's tremendous because I'm able to walk again, but if it wasn't for the care, I wouldn't be where I am.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
How long has it been since you raced a cheetah? Are your tornado creating skills getting rusty? Tired of being the only one in your neighborhood who hasn't built a dinosaur? Sounds like it's time to visit the Hands-On Science Center. The Hands-On Science Center is an indoor science playground. In this museum, please touch is the rule. Join us for weekly science demonstrations on space, lasers, lizards, rocks, and a whole lot more. No two visits are ever the same, so visit often to see our ever-changing exhibits and demonstrations. The Hands-On Science Center, 101 Mitchell Boulevard in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. In a shocking incident during the annual Moon Pie Festival, 2 motorcycles breached a blocked-off area, resulting in a severe injury to one of the participants. The Bedford County Sheriff's Department is now seeking the public's assistance in identifying the suspects involved. The incident occurred Saturday, June 17, 2023, when the festival was in full swing, attracting crowds from all over the region. As attendees gathered to celebrate the iconic Moon Pie treat, 2 motorcycles boldly maneuvered through a barricaded section, disregarding safety protocols in place. Tragically, one of the motorcycles collided with a runner, causing severe injuries. Emergency medical services were immediately dispatched to the scene to provide necessary medical attention, and the injured individual was swiftly transported to a nearby hospital for further treatment. Authorities have obtained these photos of the suspects and their motorcycles. Based on the available pictures, it is believed that one of the motorcycles involved is black while the other is white. These vital details are hoped to aid in identifying the individuals responsible for this reckless act. In response to the incident, the Bedford County Sheriff's Office has reached out to the community, urging anyone with information about the suspects' identities to come forward. Detective Terry Green, assigned to the case, can be contacted at the Bedford County Sheriff's Office by dialing 931-684-3232. And thanks to Thunder Radio for their help with this story. We'll be right back with more news after these messages.
I feel like we're safe at Parkview.
There's somebody on staff all the time. So if you need help, help is there.
We are surrounded with people that are looking after us and taking care of us.
The staff is wonderful and always available. We feel so safe and secure here.
I feel safe at Parkview all the time.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. On this week's Mayor's Message from Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, he speaks to County Attorney Ed North.
Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and I have with me a good friend and our County Attorney Ed North. And Ed and I go back a long way. For those of you that may remember, we were actually opponents against each other in 2004 for state representative. And
it's been that long?
Yeah, a lot of fire. We're going to have a 20-year anniversary party next year for.
You'll make the cake, right?
I'll make the cake, yeah. We had quite a contested election back in '04, but now he's in the best of confidence with me, and I really enjoy working with him. And Ed took over in October timeframe.
I think that's right.
As the county attorney here. So we'll let him tell a little bit about his background, and obviously he's the county attorney, so it's kind of self-explanatory. He looks at anything legal that we need and bounces a lot of things off of him, attends a lot of our meetings to make sure that the decisions we're making are accurate from the beginning so that we don't get too far misaligned down the road. But I'll turn it over to Ed to talk a little bit about where you're from, what you do.
Well, I hate to say that I was born and raised in Coffee County because I wasn't. I'm almost a local. I've been here since the 4th grade. I attended Manchester City Schools and Coffee County High School, went to MTSU, went to law school at the University of Memphis, and came back. I always wanted to come back home. And so I practiced law in Manchester since 2003. Since there, was silly enough to delve into attempted politics at some point. And but since then have run a practice. The mayor, Judd, whatever, have had a pretty good relationship for some time, and like I say, Mr. Matheny approached me about the county attorney position, and since then we've had a great relationship, and Mr. Matheny and I have worked on county issues, and we have a great working relationship. There's no doubt about it.
He does. He has a great job, and he's being humble. He's very well connected. He's former president of the Coffee County Bar for a couple terms, right?
I think so.
Several terms, and he's got a little real estate business on the sides, properties he does, and of course he's sort of winding down a lot of his private practice and starting to spend more time here, which is a good thing because of the growth that we have coming in.
Mr. Matheny keeps me busy. I will tell you that.
It's everybody else that causes him to be busy, not me. It just funnels through me. But we do have we almost have we've just got a couple lawsuits in this county now.
We've done a lot,
and they're holdovers from previous terms.
Well, we've done a lot to I believe in keeping everything simple. I believe in keeping it above board, and Judd does too. And so we really work very well at keeping the county business. Well, we want to keep it manageable. We want to deal with issues on the front end. We don't want to deal with stuff on the back end. And And that's the way that I like to practice law, and that's the way that you like to conduct business.
That's correct. As long as we do everything right, we'll always be okay. It kind of is the hard way sometimes, but we'll just keep going. But Ed does a great job. He's got the full faith and confidence of the county commission and myself and everybody here, and we're just going to continue rolling on. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Ed, thank you for your service.
And please, citizens, commissioners, county officials, whatever, call me, please. I want to be very accessible. I want to handle matters. I want to handle them on the front end. I don't want to deal with things that we should have done. I want to handle this stuff the way that it needs to be handled, and I want to do it efficiently.
Yes, efficiency is the key word. He charges by the minute. So your calls and your emails, keep them succinct and efficient. It's okay. Anyway, thank you for watching this edition of the Mayor's Message, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, take care. Thank y'all.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. On this week's show, we'll have a special visit from Hank Williams Sr. Dr. Greg English will tell us about his transition from Tullahoma Virtual Academy to Tullahoma High School principal. And Dr. Katrine Stevens and Hope Nunley will invite local businesses to participate in the CEO Schools program. We'll have all that and more on this week's Living. And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
One thing about Parkview, we could bring our animal out there with us.
It would have been a deal breaker if we had not been able to take Gracie.
Yeah, we would not have gone.
If you want to do something, there's something to do most of the day. You shouldn't get bored.
I really enjoy my life here at Parkview. I really choose what I want to do. We have a wonderful library with hundreds of books that I love. It is a wonderful place.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1936 at 98 degrees. Record low was in 1985 at 40 degrees. The average high for this day is 85, and the average low is 65. Rain and fog for tonight with a low of 63. Showers are likely for Wednesday with a high of 77 and a low of 62, and thunderstorms expected for Thursday with a high of 74 and a low of 62. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. Stay safe and have a great evening.